I bet people read the story in the Bible about Pharaoh, you know, the story of Moses, and they think, man, Pharaoh's so stupid. I can never be like him, right? Hear me out, because we are just like that man in so many different ways. Every time God sent a plague to Pharaoh, Pharaoh would beg Moses and say, please tell your God to take this plague away. And God would show mercy to Pharaoh, and he would take away that plague from him. And what would Pharaoh do? He'd be right back on the same thing. And then he's right back on the same thing, and then he's asking Moses again, no, please tell your God to make it stop. God shows mercy again, makes it stop. And then what does Pharaoh do? He gets right back on the same BS. Now, let's be honest. Are we much better than the Pharaoh? No, I think that story is showing us exactly our own nature. You know what I mean? We are the Pharaoh in so many ways. How many times do you hear people pray to God and they say, please, God, take this from me. Take away my pain and suffering. You know, change this, change that. And God shows mercy and does get them out of that situation. Does show mercy. And what do people do? They get right back on the same BS. And I'm no better. I'm no better. I've done the same thing. And the more you walk with Christ, the more you just start to be aware of that. You know what I mean? It's just like, damn, I'm back on the same thing. And then the more you walk with Christ, the more that stuff just falls right off, you know. But to get back into Pharaoh, you know, God eventually did harden Pharaoh's heart and ended up giving him into his desires. You know what I'm saying? The mercy didn't last forever with Pharaoh, and then God ended up doing a very big plague, you know, taking the firstborns of every household. And even deeper than that, you know, you love that part of the story that where it points to Jesus. You know what I mean? Because the final plague was taking the firstborn out of every household in Egypt. But obviously, there's a lot of Hebrews in Egypt, right? So God wasn't going to take the firstborns out of their household. So what did He instruct Moses to tell them to do? To take the blood of the lamb and paint it over your door mantle, right? And those are the only people that got saved, and that's why Christ is the blood of the lamb, and He's the only chance that we have of being saved. But to get back to the story at hand here, that's why you just cannot harden your heart, because be just like Pharaoh, man. Learn from Brody.